How you guys? How you guys? So I just wanted to come and touch on this video that kind of got out there. I guess a while ago, Gucci had said, "Excuse me." So yeah, I was trying to find the clip, but he pretty much said that for a very long time he wanted to get married, but he knew he had to have money in order to get married first. For him, he's saying this for himself. Um, let's see. Now, I don't know. I know who his wife is. I don't know a lot about her background, but he is saying that she had her own money. And I think that what happens is when people take these sound bites, they kind of create their own stories, right? And they would try to make it sound as if she only married him for money. And I don't think that's what he was saying. I think he was saying for himself, the ideal family life for him is to have money, to have a comfortable life. That way, they don't have those things to go at it over. Because we all know that money is usually one of the biggest issues within marriages, and that's been out there for years as far as the numbers, right? Of why people will divorce, and oftentimes is over for financial reasons, right behind, of course, infidelity. And so, yeah, it's a big reason why people's marriages don't work. And so I kind of understand what he's trying to say if he thought that out that way. But I think a lot of people on social media tried to kind of take what he was saying and twist that onto his wife as if she only is with him for money. Because it almost sounds as if he's saying that if he did not have money, they might not be married. And then you have to think, well, what happens if you guys have a financial hardship? If something actually happens, what will they do, right? And I guess that means that their marriage would be over. And so I don't really think that he was kind of saying, I don't think he was saying it that way. And I'm trying to read what he said there. I can't find the clip of the actual interview that he was in when he said that. Because people are bringing up how he always marks certain, he gave her money as a push gift when they had their son. I know recently he gave her money again for her birthday. And so he's saying with her being happy, then that makes for a peaceful and a happy home, right? But then you do have to say, well, even without those things, you would hope that that peace and happiness can still happen in your relationship, because if everything is based on that, then when that's not there, then that means your marriage is going to end, right? And I get that part when people are saying it that way, but I don't like that people are kind of accusing her of marrying him for money. I don't think that that's what he's saying, because he clearly states that she was already doing pretty well even when he met her. And I know that when he went to jail, he was saying that she took care of everything. So when he was released, he was okay. And so, yeah, I don't think that he's trying to say the way people are kind of taking what he said and making it into what they want to make it into. Um, because there is a difference. And I do get what he's saying. I think he said even more so for himself, knowing that he could pay the bills, knowing that having certain things is not an issue, putting his kids through school, all these things are okay, then that puts him in a space to really focus on other things, right? And not have to figure out how he's going to pay for this, if pay for that. He's saying that if he had to those issues, if he had to worry about how he was going to pay the rent or the mortgage, then his marriage may have a completely different look, right? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about what he's saying. Do you think there should be so much focus on that, or not? Do you think that he's right? To an extent, I do agree with him. I think that he is right. I think that as the fact that he's an artist as well, he's probably not always there, and I'm sure she's not always touring with him because they do have children. I think she has children outside of having kids with him, and then now they have a small child. So she's probably not always touring with him. They're not always together. Whereas some people may have to, they're spending all their time together. They don't really have a way when they need that break to break off and, think things through. They don't really have that. And so money gives them a different way to deal with a lot of issues. But at the same time, definitely, I would not sit and say that I think that money creates happiness, because I don't. If that was the case, look at all the marriages that fall apart where people do have money, right? Look at all the crazy stuff that people still do, and they have the money and the means to take a different route, right? And they still do stupid stuff to the wife, to the husband, to the whole family. So I don't really know. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that people took what he said the right way. I don't think that he was saying it as in money is going to make you happy. I think for him, he's saying, it puts him in a different mindset, and allows him to know that he's okay and his family is okay. Um, and I think that's the angle that he's coming from. Yeah, I really wanted to find the video, but I can't find the video. They have in this article what he said in writing. Um, he says, no, he says when they laughed at his requirement, he said money is a requirement for marriage. And he said, no, I'm serious. We got two incomes. See, his wife was already had well off. My wife is rich as hell, but I feel like for me, it's just a personal thing. I would have never gotten married if I wasn't financially well off. That's what he said. Um, he said since he was young, he wanted to be married, but in order for him to get married, he had to have stability. He had to bring stability to the table for his family. Um, and see, everyone do not think like that. Some people do not, as a young person, think about marriage at all. And that's probably not even something that comes into their mind until they're a lot older. And so it's a very different conversation, because for him to say that this is something that he always wanted anyway, um, is different in itself, because I don't think most men are walking around that way at 16 or 15, 16-year old thinking ahead about their family life, right? Or even wanting a family. So many of them don't. And so I think that is what's making the difference. And I hope that people don't twist out what he's saying to make it sound as if that's the only reason his wife is there is because they have money. According to him, she already had her own money anyway. And like I said, I know that he said that she took care of a lot of things while he was away and made sure that they were still good while he wasn't there. So yeah, it's not the way people would try to twist that up. But let me know what you guys think about that whole conversation. And in no way am I even saying that money is going to make any marriage work, because I don't think that that's, like I said, that's not always true. You know, even regardless if the woman has money herself and both people are well off, you're still can face many other issues. And nine times, well, 7 times out of 10, other people are going to try to get involved in whatever it is that you have going on both ends, right? You'll have men who will try to come in and mess up your marriage, and you have women who will come in and try to do the same thing. And so it's still the same issues that most couples are going to face regardless of money. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.